Honorable Justice Gavai, Justice Chandran, Justice Mukhopadhyay, and Mr. Giri. Honorable former judges of the Supreme Court of India, Honorable judges of the Patna High Court and Jharkhand High Court, respected senior members of the bar and colleagues at the bar, dignitaries, elders, closest friends, dear family, ladies and gentlemen, namaste. Our hearts are full, and it is a great privilege of my family to welcome you all to the second Justice Ajay Kumar Tripathi Memorial Lecture in Patna, the Karma Bhumi of my father, surrounded by his respected near and dear ones, and our well-wishers. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizons are limited by the obvious realities. We need people who can dream of things that never are. These words by John Keats, one of my favorite poets, resounded with me as I found myself realizing our nation is now 75 years young. Indeed, what a long and eventful journey it has been. And in this journey, right from the very outset, the legal fraternity and the justice delivery system have played a crucial role in expanding the horizons of realizing the dreams of liberty, equality, and justice for all. A responsibility it continues to strive to uphold and shoulder as it addresses the demands of an increasingly complex world and an evolving society with evolving societal values. Both as an officer of the court, as well as through his judgments, my father's constant endeavor was to ensure that justice remains not merely an abstract concept, but a lived reality for all stakeholders of our society. At the heart and soul of this commitment was his unwavering belief in the ability and strength of the justice delivery system to serve as a panacea for a world riddled with inequalities, discrimination, and injustices without falling prey to cynicism. Beyond the walls of the courtroom, this commitment extended to enabling and enhancing capacity building for the future of the legal fraternity and the profession, the young students, in bringing quality legal education to the state of Bihar and being keenly involved in setting up a national law school in Patna. My father hoped to encourage young minds to become not only well-read and well-educated law professionals, but also well-rounded people, pledged to the idea of finding simple and practical solutions while discharging their duty to the court, their clients, and the society, as well as developing the competence to deal with the challenges of the new world. With staggering reserves of patience, clarity of thought, kindness, succinctness, and an innate knack for effectively communicating volumes in a few words, we, his children, never needed to look for role models outside the home. To the world, he was a firm and decisive judge. To his family, he was a doting and dedicated father, husband, brother, and son, always a guiding light, standing like a grand oak tree, casting a protective umbrella for all of us. Excessively difficult as the absence of that gentle shade is, and as large as his shoes are to fill, with the foundation, we have taken upon the responsibility to continue to expand the frontiers of my father's commitments, standards, and principles towards identifying and contributing to structural transformations, enhanced accountability, and capacity building towards a more just world. It is hard to believe that it has already been a year since we took our first steps in this direction. And as we complete another year, we have been ideating, innovating, and working tirelessly to make the core vision and objectives of the foundation a reality. We have seen our programs flourish, our partnerships strengthen, and our commitment to positivity and change deepened. We are also pleased to announce the launch of the website of the foundation, www.justiceajaytripathifoundation.org, through which we hope to expand the outreach and further develop engagement with all stakeholders of the legal fraternity who are necessary cogs for a holistic and an inclusive evolution of a more justiciable society. The foundation also launched a YouTube channel so that the wealth of perspectives accumulated at the foundation's events, including the annual lecture series, can be made accessible to one and all, especially the students across the country. The foundation remains steadfast in our determination to continue making a meaningful difference in the lives of those we intend to impact, and we look forward to the opportunities and challenges the coming year will bring as we build upon this year's success. We, on behalf of the foundation, are grateful to each one of you for your kind presence, with your valuable support and encouragement in continuing to make this cause a reality. We are joined today by my father's most valued and closest. I am grateful for the presence of Shri Y.V. Giri, my father's dear friend at the bar and golfing companion, as well as his elder brother. I welcome you, sir, and request you to address the gathering with your kind words.
Justice Giri, Judge of the Honorable Supreme Court, our Chief Justice, Justice Chandran, and our Justice S.J. Mukhopadhyay, former Judge of the Supreme Court. Other Honorable Judges sitting in here, former Judges, sitting Judges, Learned Advocate General, Shri P.K. Sahi, the Senior Member of the Bar, young friends of the Bar, ladies and gentlemen. I feel privileged to speak something about Shri Ajay Tripathi before, and I deeply oblige to this foundation that who has given occasion for me to speak about him. Before I take and speak about him, I will like to draw about some line about his family background. Justice Tripathi is the grandson of a renowned labor leader of then United Bihar, Shri P.N. Tripathi, and from wife's side he is the grandson-in-law of Shri Vindeshwari Dubey, who was the Chief Minister of Bihar in 80s and also Minister for Law and Justice for Government of India. अब हम थोड़ा सा I would like to say something about Justice Tripathi as a lawyer. Justice Tripathi has joined the bar in 1981. I had joined in 1972, little early. Within 3, 4, 5 years of his practice, we could notice that he is a distinct material. And in the manner in which he was preparing his brief, in the manner of his arguing the cases, briefly, to the point, then honorable judges started taking notice of him. In the meantime, in 87, the Government of India appointed him as the Additional Standing Council Government of India. And he continued for many, many years on that post. He had appeared for many government organizations and very important cases. He has argued, including the fodder scam, etc. And then ultimately he became the Additional Advocate General. When Sri P.K. Sahi was Advocate General first time in 2005, probably, or 2005, then he also became Additional Advocate General. In 2006, he became the Judge of the High Court. Now, as a judge, he also carrying the same system, very precise judgments, very precise queries, and large number of cases he used to decide. Within 10 to 15 minutes he used to make up his mind. And normally 10 to 15 minutes is enough for a seasoned judge to appreciate and understand how the matter is involved. It's different matter for further clarification. Hearing is done. Mr. Justice R.R. Prasad has the largest time to sit with him in division bench. He must be aware how precise and how, and he used to, 99% judgment he used to deliver in the court itself. Small 2-3 page judgment, but very effective, very meaningful. And a few cases he used to reserve judgment, and some of the judgment he has decided is a landmark. There was one very important judgment he decided in which I was appearing. I lost that matter. I was defending the Chancellor to appoint, Mr. Sahi was the law minister for education at that time. Two vice chancellors were appointed, Magad University and Ara University. That appointment was challenged, and I tried to defend the order of the Chancellor, the then Governor, but I could not, and the landmark judgment on Section 10 of the University Act he has been given. What is the meaning of consultation? How the government should be consulted while making an appointment of the Vice Chancellor, etc., etc. is a long, elaborate judgment, very accepting. It was challenged before latest patent appeal. Then it was also went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court upheld the judgment and said the removal of the Vice Chancellor by the order of the single judge, and the entire judgment, 80% of the single judge judgment has been quoted by the Supreme Court in division bench judgment. Also, so this was the quality of the person, precise, concise, and effective. Judgments and lawyer as argument, this was one aspect. There is another aspect also. He was very much instrumental. He was academician also. He has educated his 3 daughters. Such a good education he has given. Culture, education, everything. He was a disciplinarian. In the court proceeding also, Mr. R.R. Prasad will, Justice R.R. Prasad has seen how good he was maintaining the proceeding of the court, how he was maintaining the discipline in the court. And then he was very much instrumental in making the National Law School into being, and a very few friends, whether in the bar or at the bench. Very few friends, but very effectively friends. One of his friends, a few friends of him, Mr. Krishna Singh, senior advocate, Mr. P.K. Sai, and me, although he was treating me always as his elder brother, but he was also friendly to me. So he was a friend in deed and need. He was very, if you are in trouble, personally, he will try to help you to a large extent. He had left a legacy. Integrity should be followed by us. But I have given some aspect of the life of Justice Tripathi so that you should know. That's all. Thank you very much.